Ho, ho,
Hello,
ho!
hello,
I'm excited.
everybody.
Damn. What's going on, Mr. Ryan?
Mr. Dave Armstrong, best-selling author. I heard you have your book tour coming, huh? Your
I
world
do,
tour.
man. I'm excited about it. It's going to be so much fun. The book tour is coming up soon. And yeah, what can I say, man? It's been a wild ride. That's for sure. And I can't complain about it whatsoever. You know what I mean? Not even a little bit.
I'm very, I'm very proud for you that you
Oh,
have written it and you completed it 100% because I remember you writing this book since you came and moved to Athens, not to Athens, to Greece.
yeah.
I knew, I
Yeah.
knew you had it. You had started already, and then you were in Thessaloniki. Then you went to Kalamata, and you were telling me I need to finish my book and everything. So it's one thing to start something, but it's another thing to finish it. Eh?
I don't know what starting something and not finishing it even looks like, man.
But many
I
people do.
many people do. Many people do. I'm going to share the book tour video real quick. Look at this. Hold on. Can I do that?
Of
Not
course,
yet.
we love it. No,
Not Hold on. Hold
it
on.
was
Hold on.
it was
Oh, yes I
a
can.
rhetorical question.
Look at this. All right. We got it.
How many
Share
millions of
audio.
people we have today online watching us?
Oh, we only got one right now, man, unfortunately. It always breaks my heart when I only see one or two people online. Can you see me sharing that, man?
Yes, yes, I see.
All right, look at this. This is cool. Unlimited fam, hey, thanks for being here. Thanks for clicking on the link. Look, I want you to join me, Sensei Dave Armstrong, in a virtual book tour. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I want you to see different parts of the world. So, what I ask a lot of my friends to do is show where they are, what part of the world they're in. I personally am in Greece. So, look at beautiful Kalamata, Greece. Look at this as I look around here and show my wife off. Vasiliki. Look, guys, I am so happy that you're here. No joke. I'm so happy that you clicked on the link. I want this book to change lives. I really want it to resonate with people. There's a lot in here that could just really help people, young and old. So I want you to listen to some of little bit of the excerpts of what some friends have said, and we're going to pan back to me, okay?
Hi there. My name is Virginia Rose, and I'm the host of the La Dolce Vita podcast. And I recently
Dave,
had
mute yourself.
interviewing Dave Armstrong
Mute
on my
myself.
podcast and reading his book called Why Me. And I just want to let you guys know that it's a fantastic book. He has a life changing story, and I highly recommend you checking it out. So
Hello, everybody. It's Ryan from beautiful Greece. I'm here in Vouliagmeni, in my favorite spot. We are on our way for the beach. But first, I would like to give you a couple of things about my best friends and partners, Dave. A new book, Why Me? My Fight for Life. Imagine a person, a man or a woman that starts from such a difficult position with no parents. His mother died at 13, so he was raised from juvenile detentions, foster homes, foster parents. I realized he was a raped child. His own mother didn't even want to raise him. And with all these difficulties, by meeting two great mentors in his life, he he managed to make something of himself. He managed to become successful. He managed to build a life, but a life that he would enjoy and not just pass.
What is up to all of Dave's friends and families and followers out there? I'm Brock Schnudi. I'm coming to you from the beautiful Charleston, South Carolina. And as you can tell, I'm on my boat. But I'll do what Dave does is give you a little picture of the water and the sea, the land. That's the famous Charleston Peninsula out there. As you can see here, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous day.
Okay, so we don't need to watch all of it. You guys got to go and sign up for the virtual book tour in order to see it all, right? But we saw your part, Ryan. Oh, man. So what are we talking about, brother?
So we're talking about process-oriented versus result-oriented people.
Okay.
I
So
believe you're a man of process. This
Yes.
is what made you finish the book.
Yes. I'm very much about being process oriented only because I'm very analytical. I'm very results driven, but I'm very analytical, and I also like the journey. All right. So if you're more process oriented in what you're doing or what you're trying to do, you're taking the journey, you're taking everything in the journey into consideration, right? And being results oriented or focusing more on the tangible, right? So what's the bottom line for a lot of companies, or what did I make this month? But the truth is there's quite a bit of healthy blend in between, right? And I think most successful people are in between. They're process and result oriented. They want the journey. We want the journey getting there, but we want to get there, and we want to know when we get there. We want to define what there is, right? And so that can only be quantified if you have some sort of result-based end game to it. I hope that wasn't too many big words or too much that didn't make sense. Basically, the journey matters, but knowing what the end result of the journey is matters also, right? Both matter. Both matter. What do you think, man?
I would put it that more simply that if you're looking to go to Australia, the journey to Australia matters, but you want to end up in Australia, not in Africa.
Okay. And using that analogy, this is how I see it. I book a flight to Australia. I know I'm going to get to Australia, so I need to make sure that I get to the airport on time. I'm ready. I have everything lined up. That's process, right? That's part of the process. The result, is going to be I'm at the destination. Even the process is getting on the airplane and having a conversation with a total stranger, right? I can't even count how many times I've just been engulfed for hours with the person next to me in a conversation, right? And that's part of the journey, right? That's you being process oriented versus the result is I'm going to put my earphones on, do some work, and when I get there, right? Oh, I don't know. That doesn't sound fun to me.
And you can have some tools that won't keep you stress free, like a checklist before you start the trip, like booking a business class like you do many times so you can enjoy more the trip, or having already rented a car that will be ready for you when you arrive at the airport of your destination. So things like that. And even about So let's say you have a big project. It's not just that, okay, I have to write a book by the end of the year. If you have that, it's enormous in size. You can't comprehend how I'm gonna write a book by the end of the year. You have to make a process of writing every day. So if you need to write for every day for half an hour, this is the process. And in some projects, you can't control the outcome, but you can certainly control the productivity you will put in. For example, if you are in sales, you can't say, I'm gonna close 5 customers today, because there might be a day that you don't. But you can say, I'm gonna make 100 telephones today. This is totally controllable, because you take the first, the second, the third, all these until you reach your productivity goal. So you don't get stressed. You can observe how it goes. So you say, okay, I made 100 phone calls. Great. How did I do? Check your numbers. Um, did they let me finish my speech in the first 1 minute, or they interrupted me? Did I close someone? Did I close the small package or the big package I'm selling? And you can track this, and then you can optimize, like fine tune in the process. The other side is, okay, I want 5 people, so you call until you find five people to close, and then it's over. I'm happy with today,
Okay.
without caring how you got there. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. That's perfect. Um, it's funny you started talking about having the goal and actually, so the goal of writing a book may seem pretty magnanimous. The goal of making $1 million to some people in a year may seem out of reach, but in my teen mentoring program this month
Sorry,
is
Dave,
yeah,
what is magnanimous? Can you explain this? I don't
huge,
know. And
huge,
okay.
can seem really huge. And so in my teen mentoring program for this month, teen mentoring for parents and mentors, right? So this month we're talking about how to help teens set goals. And one of the analogies I used was something called chunking, right? So when you have a book to write and you go, I got to write, 300 pages, and I've never written a book before, and you're going, I don't even know how I'm going to get there. But if you chunk your goal into smaller goals, sub goals, and you go, well, what's going to get me on the way to 300 pages this year, or finishing my book this year? Well, if I do the math, then every day I need to write a page. Oh, okay, there's 365 days in a year, and not even one page. I'll have 365 pages if I write just one page a day. Wow, I just chunked my goal into 365 pieces, but the end result is the same. And psychologically, you're going to enjoy getting through that process, doing that process much more than when you go, I got to sit down and finish this book today. And this book, right? You tell your brain, this book. Well, no, you're not going to finish the book in one day. You're going to finish one page in one day. That seems so much more doable. Huh?
Yeah. And if you have made a structure, how it's gonna be structured, like the chapters and everything.
Your layout. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You
So much
always
more
need the
doable.
layout, whatever you do, not just the book. Whatever you do, you need the layout of the project, the plan.
You know what? Yeah, man, that's typically that's the first thing that I do when I have an idea is to lay that idea out. But I will say that everyone is not Dave. And so a lot of people have a really hard time starting. And so I would say if you have a hard time starting your idea, your passion, your dream, just sit down and do something. Like do something towards that goal. Doesn't matter if you're stuck, because a lot of people have never systematically come up with the layout, and you don't know what you don't know, right? So how do I lay out writing a book? Well, I don't know. Well, maybe the first thing you need to do is investigate that. But just action. So many people, they just get stuck with an idea and they just don't know what to do, how to do it, where to do it, when to do it. And yeah, if you can lay it out, great. But if you could just take a step toward, right? A committed step toward, lay out like your goal, you know, like, hey, this is going to, and then do your chunking, right? These sub goals and go, this is the process, right? This is process oriented, right? Versus having a result oriented mindset going, what's the result? A book in 1 year. Okay. What's the result of the book in 1 year? Well, I don't know. Okay, maybe I need to lay it out. And so now you're kind of switching over to the process oriented side when you're going, okay, I don't care so much about the result. The result is the end goal, the end game, right? But how do I get to that end game, right? How many people did I talk to on the airplane? What kind of deep conversations did I make? What kind of friends did I make when I went on that trip? And the truth is, Ryan, and this is the way I view life, is, you know, you have to have goals, you have to have results, but damn, man, can't you just have fun getting there?
You know, something that is a lot of fun is when you build a habit.
Mm-hmm.
So after doing something for a month, and especially if you do it for 3 months straight, but let's start with a month. By doing something every day, let's say you're writing a page a day, then the 31st day, if you don't do it, you're missing. You want to do it because this is your part of your routine. If every day you wash your face in the morning, then you have your coffee, then you put on some chill out music and you start writing, and after 30 days you don't do that, you're missing. You want to do it. It's part of your reward system at that moment.
Yeah, I think scientifically it takes everyone a different amount of time to form a habit, but regardless of what that is, you got to surround yourself with things to support that habit. So, and we did a whole hour, I think 45 minutes one time on just habits, right? And we talked about setting your environment up to succeed. So using Alexa to set reminders, using your phone, using your calendar, using things. And this is part of the process, right? Of getting to your end game, to getting to the result that you want. But I don't want to detract from being result oriented also, right? So if you start the process
and you notice that your goal is in a month to lose 5 pounds and you lose 2, well, you might not need to switch from process orientation to result orientation, right? You might need to go, all right, hold on. What am I tangibly doing every day to get to this point? Because obviously it didn't work, right? So, and like I said at the beginning, man, I think the balance between the two is what we really want. The balance between the two. So, what else? What else do you got down, brother?
When you have the process in mind, the thing is you can optimize, you can fine tune it, you can find what can I do a little bit better today than I did yesterday. What that will help me have better results at the end of the day. So for the next 1 year, I get better by adding this 1% more every day.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see you doing that. I like that with Word.
With what?
The what that you highlight on our bullets.
Oh, you're so Ryan. Stay focused, man.
I stay original.
Okay. What
So
else, man?
yes, and as we said, you can track how much you did in 1 day. What was your process? How many phone calls you took? How many kilometers you walked? How many calories you ate? How many friends you talked with? If we're talking about a relationship or a social goal. What else? How many pages you read? If we're talking about exams, for example, or for personal development. If you track what you do every day and you focus there, you can fine tune, you can control your progress. And what else, Dave?
Just be awesome. You know, Ryan, the truth is, man, so many people deserve way more than they have. But they never get started to earning what they want. Let me say that again. So many people deserve way more than they have, but they never get started to earning what they want. They never start the process. They never define the result. They never take action. And there's a plethora, there's a million reasons why, but at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is action. The end. You can have whatever psychological barrier, you can call it whatever trait that's not helping you towards your goal. You could do whatever you want, call it whatever you want, label yourself whoever you want. But at the end of the day, the only person that's looking at you in the mirror is you. And so you can't lie to yourself. It's impossible to lie to yourself and actually believe, well, it's not impossible, but I'm exaggerating, but believe it. Most sane people, right, know that they're lying to someone else or themselves. And so you can label whatever you want. But the truth is, the ball's always in your corner. It's always in your corner, and you have to pick the ball up and go with it. You have to kick it down the field. You have to kick it down the field. You can't let someone else kick your ball down the field, because when they start fumbling your ball, when they start playing with your ball, that sounds bad. It's not your ball anymore, it's theirs. Right? So many people deserve, right? I think there's amazing people in this world. I know some amazing people in this world, but they never get off their ass to go get what they deserve in life. They never earn it. And it's just, unless you're waiting for, the right lottery scratch ticket to make yourself a millionaire, and even then, you don't have the skill set to hold on and invest the money, right? Because you've never earned anything. You've never done anything. You've just existed through life. But we all have so much potential. We have unlimited potential to not just exist in life, right? I truly believe that we all, almost all, 7.6 billion or whatever it is, have the potential to be amazing and to be what we want to be, to do what we want to do. It's just we let the distractions of life take a hold of our goals, our productivity, our being who we want to be.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Anyways, that was a little off topic. Process oriented versus being result oriented. We're talking about two
But
different
still,
mindsets.
great words.
I hope somebody can hear that and can resonate with that. And certainly I'm not saying that we need to be perfect. I don't believe that anybody's perfect. But I certainly know that only 3% of young people that were in the situation in group homes or foster homes or boys' homes, only 3% end up with a degree or end up making something of themselves. And I think even less of well-adjusted people that had normal lives end up learning how to be happy in their life. I think far less people learn how to become happy. And I truly think that's what we're all seeking. I don't think that most of us are seeking money, greed, to be envied, to be popular. I think we're all seeking happiness, and we just don't know what that looks like for ourselves. We haven't defined that for ourselves. We haven't been process oriented in the fact that we need to figure out what the hell is happiness? Like what is going to make me happy? Most people don't figure that out in their entire life.
It's funny you mentioned that because with all the quarantines we experienced, I was driven to analyze a little bit how you can get yourself happy every day
Mhm.
with simple things. And I did this for myself. So I took a piece of paper and started writing down whatever I could do in a daily basis or weekly basis that would give me joy, And it was at least 10 things on that paper that I started doing. And by doing them, every time I had the chance, like I walk on the beach, meet with my parents, meet with my friends, go for dancing, go for biking, all these things, by doing them and every day choose to do one of them, I was getting the joy, So this is process oriented, knowing what to do and every day doing it in order to get the result,
It was effort, right? And you said to yourself, Ryan, I'm not doing stuff to make myself happy. I have a negative in the happiness area, or I have some space to fill in the happiness area. What can I do to make myself happy? And so, man, that's great on you. You know, so many people don't take even the initial step to think about their happiness. We just kind of go through life. We just kind of go day to week to month to year to lifetime.
And you try to get happy, but you don't know what happy is.
You've never been process with results oriented, with defining what the hell makes you happy, truly happy. Facebook has never made me truly happy. 100 likes has never made me truly happy, nor has it made anyone else on this planet truly happy. And the moment you could sit down and say, you know what? I love going for a bike ride. I love going for a walk. I love this. I love working a job that I just have such a good time at. Everyone wants to be an entrepreneur. Look, you don't want to be an entrepreneur. Everyone thinks they want to be an entrepreneur. They don't. Everyone doesn't need to be number one. Everyone doesn't need to have their own business, and you're not going to work less. The end. Now, if you can find something, if you work for someone or for yourself, but find something that you get to do every day, emphasize get. You get to get up and go to work for 8 hours because I freaking love it. I'm a psychiatrist and I love working with patients. I'm a mentor because I really love helping kids. I'm a janitor because I love to put my earphones in and clean this big building and then look at it at the end of the day. Right? Everyone just thinks that money is going to make them happy. More shit's going to make you happy. And granted, money is great. More stuff is good. Okay. But it's not going to make you happy. You got to figure what the hell happy looks like.
Yeah. That's a whole discussion, you know. But
it is,
we
man. That's a
give
deep
good
one.
Food for thought. So
That's a deep
I
one,
think
man.
do you have childhood trauma kept me from feeling? Says Jennifer.
Yeah.
From feeling what?
Jennifer had said she had put a comment earlier. She said, need to slow the roll just to find out where you are. So what I think she means by that is sometimes you just need to chill the hell out, take a moment, take a weekend, take a day, take a something just to figure out yourself. The truth is, plenty of people suffer from a lot of stuff. Your past can define, and most likely will define, who you are. It doesn't have to, right? It doesn't have to, but there's a lot of people that are mentally broken. And they haven't taken the time to figure out, like, what the hell am I doing? You know, like Jennifer, you know, if you're mentally broken, I protected myself from feeling, I feel too much sometimes. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to turn this into a therapy session or coaching session, but yeah, Jennifer, and you're not alone. That's the truth. You're not alone.
Yeah.
And the point is it keeping you from being who you should be, who you want to be, who you deserve to be? And if it is, what the hell are you going to do about it?
Yeah. what process are you gonna develop to change it? And
Absolutely.
every day.
Every day.
Dave,
Every day.
anything last
No, man.
you have?
I'm done talking, blah, 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 blah. I hope that this helps someone. Jennifer says she can't find the process. She keeps seeking. Jennifer, go book some time on my calendar. Go to this link, www.upna.net, or send me a message. Book some time with me, and we're going to figure this out. The end. I believe that everybody fucking deserves to be happy. I believe oh, Ryan, man. Tomorrow I get to speak to 160 youth mentors at a award ceremony virtually. And I posted earlier on my timeline on Facebook that I'm not nervous. I don't get nervous about speaking anymore. I get so excited and I can't stop thinking of things to say. I could speak for 2 hours, man. I got 1 hour and I'll do some question and answers. But brother, I get so fired up, so woo! knowing that my childhood was shit. It was horrible. It was absolutely tremendous. Not that there isn't worse, because there are kids that have suffered far worse than I have suffered. But I'm the statistical anomaly, and I've been able to heal everything from my past and defy my future. And I get so freaking excited, Ryan, man, to know that tomorrow I'm going to be sitting here tomorrow at midnight our time, 12 o'clock our time. I'm going to be sitting talking to 160 people, and most, all of them are going to leave different. They're going, this is the best thing. I love doing our coffee times, but you see, we don't have 160 people just listening to us, right? When somebody's paying you to speak and they're bringing people in, these people are in the industry of helping other children. They want to learn. They're hungry. And so when they sit down, they're going, I'm ready. This is the best audience, brother.
They want
The
to
best.
take everything from you.
Everything.
The best of you. Everything.
Everything. Yes, man. They just want. What else is there, Dave? And I'm lucky, man, because I figured out something that I love to do. And I love the process. I look at the result and I get excited about the result. Wow. But it was work to get there, man. It was work within myself. It was work within here, in my heart, man. In my soul, deep work. I love you, brother. I miss you, Ryan.
Me too, brother. What?
Friends, family, everybody listening, everybody that's going to listen to this. Jennifer, I missed the point a little bit. Jennifer, we got so off point, it's ridiculous. That's okay. The point is you deserve a lot in your life, and we got to figure out where the hell to get you so you can get through the process and enjoy it and get the result that you want. That's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
Mic drop. No, I'm not dropping this.
Yeah. Jennifer, book some time with Dave, communicate with him.
Yeah,
and
do that.
you can discuss everything. And all of you guys that are watching us, whatever is in your mind, communicate with us through our site or through our Facebook accounts, and we can figure things out. All right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Have a blast.
Love everybody. Love you, Ryan.
Bye-bye.
Peace.